In a world where dedication and commitment are often overlooked, one man has stood the test of time. For 5 decades, Archbishop Emeritus John Baptist Odama has served the Lord and the people of Uganda with unwavering devotion, inspiring generations with his selfless leadership and unshakable faith. Afra Viva Media was honored to join hundreds of friends and well-wishers to celebrate the Archbishop's Golden Jubilee, reflecting on a remarkable life of service, faith and leadership. Born on June 29, 1947, Archbishop J.B. Odama's journey to the priesthood was inspired by the selfless missionaries who served his community. From a tender age, he felt an unmistakable call to serve the Lord, paving the way for a lifetime of devotion and service. Ordained as a priest on December 14, 1974, Archbishop J.B. Odama embarked on his ministerial journey in the Diocese of Arua. 22 years later, in 1996, he was appointed Bishop of Nebi Diocese. Just 3 years thereafter, in January 1999, he was elevated to the Archbishop of Gulu Archdiocese. As a member of the Uganda Episcopal Conference, Archbishop Odama has played a pivotal role in promoting peace, justice and reconciliation, particularly in northern Uganda. During the celebrations for his 50 years of service at St. Joseph's Cathedral, Gulu Archdiocese, Archbishop J.B. Odama expressed gratitude to God for his graces and made a special appeal to the President of Uganda, Yoweri Museveni, to grant clemency, especially to prisoners who have stayed long in prison without their cases being tried.
Here now, I want to make a special appeal to our President of Uganda to grant clemency, especially to prisoners who have stayed so long and their cases have never been tried, but they remain in remand for so many years. Could you grant them what they call President's mercy?
As a steadfast pro-life advocate, Archbishop Emeritus J.B. Odama urged Catholic couples who have not yet formalized their union through the sacrament of matrimony to do so and to work tirelessly towards preserving the sanctity and integrity of the family institution. This Golden Jubilee is a testament to his enduring legacy, as echoed by the various lives he has touched and transformed.
He's a very courageous shepherd, because I went with him into the bush, if you see also in the magazine, for peace negotiation, with LRA, with coin. So I think the day is good. What have we learned from here? That we can emulate the example of prayer, the example of dedication, the example of commitment, the example of love for the people. As he said, he did not do it alone. He did it with the people. The man really has lifted my spirituality. Very prayerful. Every Thursday, as he said down there, I even wrote it in the magazine, he dedicates Thursday for his personal prayer. Kneeling down there before the Blessed Sacrament. So how does it impact me? I've learned from him the courage to speak the truth, and the courage to say no where we have to say no.
I can say he
He knew how to live with the people. He was with them. And when he came, one of the promises he made was that he was going to work against the war to end. So the priority is about ending the war. Those years, things were bad. We had the LRA rebels, and they were moving around, causing a lot of problems. And Odama said, now my priority now is to work so as this war should end. And indeed, he did it. He did that. He was like not through fighting, but it should be through dialogue. And I think that somehow brought him problem, because those who are so used to guns wanted to fight using the guns. But he, together with other religious people and even the priest working in this archdiocese, was saying, no, let us talk, let us negotiate. And somehow negotiation went on, even if the fighting also went on. So I can say he kept to his promise.
I think I came to know His Grace when he was made rector of Alokum National Methodist Seminary. That was in 1980. Let me see, let me make sure I get it right. 1990. I had just joined the Methodist Seminary, was in the second year, and my rector, when I was in year one, was made bishop, and he was made the rector following my rector, who became a bishop. Now the late Bishop Deogratius Biabazaire. And it happened at a time when he was made rector of Alokum National Methodist Seminary. And incidentally, Alokum National Methodist Seminary is my home village. But at that time, Alokum National Methodist Seminary was in displacement in Masaka. And through the years of insurgencies, he had to travel every 2 weeks, if I remember well, to come from Masaka through Kampala to Alokulum to do work of rebuilding. And so I got to know him from that time as somebody very committed for bringing back the seminarians, and also traveling, of course, through the insecurity. I must also mention another event. One of my schoolmates from the Archdiocese of Gulu, who was 1 year after me, for whom he was rector, fell sick, and unfortunately later he died. But when he was sick, was from Masaka. And sick from Masaka, and the condition was bad, and with insecurity, it was difficult for people to willingly give transport to bring him home. And when we asked him, we the seminarians from Gulu asked then Father John Baptist Odama, can you help to take our brother? Without any questions, he drove to Gulu. We brought our friend, the late Celestino Olanao, to Lecho Hospital. We took care of him. He has been also, in a sense, a mentor to me, because, as I said, Alokum Seminary is my home village. So during holidays, I would come home, and at home we pray with him. And I would also help him in apostolate in the villages, going to give sacraments to the sick, going to visit people, and some of profound experiences with the sick I had encountered under his mentorship. And yes, he was made Archbishop when I was already a priest in my third year as a priest. And he has been my Archbishop, giving me instructions, and the work that I do because I believe in my Archbishop as the one who assigns his work.
It is a great day for us, because all the bishops of this province, he was the one who ordained us. And for me in particular, he nurtured me from the minor seminary. I was in P7 when he was being ordained priest. So I cherish him very much because of his gentility, his wisdom, and his love for people. And today, he gave us a very good message that we are going to ruminate on, and I think the whole country, the love for humanity. And in particular, having the forgiving heart. That's why humanity should talk, should not fight. And all this should penetrate in the life of the people.
Archbishop Emeritus John Baptist Odama's life of service, faith, and leadership is an inspiration to us all. As we celebrate his Golden Jubilee, we honor not only his 50 years of priestly service, but also his unwavering commitment to the gospel and the Catholic Church.